explore having more agency given to the player in terms of where they go, who they interact with, and the ownership that they can take over the story and over Alex's engagement with that town. And so we have built out a larger space than you typically see in a Life is Strange
We're doing an improv. We just finished streaming on our Real Life Glitch entertainment page, which if you're
one
watching,
of the most exciting components
go
to
check
Life
that
is Strange
out.
True
We
Colors
just
is
finished doing our
that,
live stream and giving
Steph
updates for
returns
upcoming
as a
content.
character.
And if you
She
missed
was
it,
someone we
check it
discovered
out,
while
maybe
making
after
Before
the
the
game show if
Storm.
you
The
have time.
character became a fan favorite.
But right
We
now,
wanted
we're
to really
streaming
take
here
that character
and
and
we're
do much more
reacting
with
to
her.
the future game show.
And
We don't know how long
partly
it's
it's a desire to
go on
continue to
for.
honor
We knew
the depth
they
and
were,
richness
like,
of
our
the
live stream
universe
just
overall.
was going to
That this
overlap.
is an interconnected
So I
place, and that you're
suggested
going to see from time to time characters from other adventures.
live stream this.
I think part of what's really promising
on,
about the Life is
you know,
Strange
it's still
universe
happening. So
is its
we're
breadth,
gonna,
its
wow.
depth, its
Did you see
potential,
that?
new stories,
Okay.
different walks of life.
Yeah, okay.
We're really shifting the franchise into
they forgot to render out the characters.
So rather
so we're kind of just
order
jumping right
the
into
titles
this.
sequentially,
We have no idea what's going on. We
necessarily.
don't know what games have already been
It
shown.
made more sense to name each game according to what that story is and how that story is sort of participating in that larger
So
universe.
right now we're
Colors
still
just fits for
figuring
what
all
Alex
this
Chen's story
out.
becomes.
I'm glad you two met. Is this dude my best friend?
Yeah.
And
I
this
probably
dude
have
hands
to
me
go
the
let
best
everyone
beers.
know that we're live streaming.
When it
on
comes to
Twitter
romance, Life is Strange
stuff.
True Colors
So if you want to
offers
take
players
over,
more
we can run the
choice
bathroom
than
and just
they've
tweet
experienced
out
in a
and
Life is
stuff.
Strange game to date.
Okay.
And we're proud of that. I think we're excited about the kinds of relationships that you can develop throughout the whole town, and in particular, the relationships that you can have with both Ryan and Steph, who are integral to the storyline, and in the shape of how the player chooses to engage with them in that story can become certain romantic interests for Alex. Life is Strange True Colors will be available in September on current and next-gen consoles and PC.
Well, I'll be getting emotionally wrecked when Life is Strange True Colors launches in September for next-gen consoles and PC.
5 years ago, developers LKA wowed us with their psychological horror, The Town of Light. In 2021, they return with an all-new next-gen psychological thriller. Are you ready for Martha is Dead?
Why are you complaining about my resolution thing?
Will you tell me a bedtime story?
Not tonight. There's a fog.
We should have been there. Not her.
Why are you complaining about my quality?
Wake up.
You have another one.
Hi. For some reason, YouTube was complaining about my
Martha is Dead, published by Wired Productions, comes to PS5, Xbox Series S and X, and PC in 2021.
I have changed it to 2060.
Do you ever look at the state of modern civilization and think, God, I could do so much better than this?
Yeah. I mean, have you seen 2021?
Well, time to put your money where your mouth is in Amplitude Studios' historical strategy epic, Humankind.
Humankind. What?
With Amplitude, wanted to create these huge, amazing horror games. Games that would dust off the genre we love so much. In Humankind, you have one main innovation, which is the ability to create your own civilization out of 60 different cultures.
The idea is that we give the player these historically accurate bricks, and they go and build whatever story they want to.
In history, we always had a group of people close to each other. With diplomacy, we want to give you all these tools to be able to interact with these empires, to create a bond and a link, to create these alliances, or have to go to war with them.
Mankind, the power of diplomacy. So it's like.
What was really important for diplomacy was the stories that players would tell each other. If you look at, say, the First World War, what happened, it wasn't a direct engagement immediately. There was a lot of people getting roped in, alliances playing off against each other, negotiations. So, in order to be historically authentic, we needed to add a little bit more, more tools in the player's toolbox, things like bribe, or propose, threaten, demand. We want things to feel, nicely immediate. We don't want to have sort of a round-robin vote of everyone deciding what to do. We want you to get feedback interactions, make things feel nicely quick, immediate, impactful. Your civilization needs resources in order to build units, to build infrastructures, and to boost its economy. You can acquire these resources either aggressively, by claiming territory and exploiting them yourself, or you can buy them from another civilization.
When a civilization's choices create a situation that is deemed offensive or otherwise unacceptable by another, a grievance is generated. Transferring control of a border territory, paying a sum of money, changing a law or religion, joining a war, and so on. If the demand is refused, it can be used to justify declaring a war or breaking an alliance.
Once two civilizations have declared war, they'll need to think about their population's support for this war, or morale. This is a value that will tend to decrease over time because people get fed up with fighting and conflict. You can also damage the other side's morale by winning battles against them, by occupying their cities. In humankind, your empire's choices with regards to events and the civics that you choose will define your empire's ideology. So depending on these choices, I'll have an ideology that will be defined. Based on this proximity, it will be more or less difficult to go to war or to sign peace treaties. So, for instance, two civilizations that are very close will have trouble maintaining a war, but it'll be a lot easier to sign treaties because the populations feel a certain sort of brotherhood.
In the diplomacy of humankind, the possibilities are endless. You want to create a culture that will attract the sympathy of all these other empires. Will you be feared by your neighbors? It's up to you to decide how you will mark history as a leader.
Played or watched anybody play Civilization?
No. Hey guys, how's it going? We are reacting to the Future Games Show. Ooh, Sega.
Okay, that one I can't wait to get my hands on.
So there's
what have
two
we got
big
coming up next,
speculations that I've been seeing online. That
Our next game was the breakout star of last month's PlayStation State of Play.
Is Sonic.
To tell us more about the limb-snapping kung fu combat of Sifu,
yeah, as we discussed
please welcome
earlier on the other
developers
channel,
Slow Clap.
This year is Sonic's 30th year anniversary. He's supposedly getting new games this year, or at least announcing them. And because Sega is because they said Sega.
Hi, I'm Pierre. I'm from Slow Clap Studio, an independent game studio based in Paris, France. In Sifu, you play the role of a young kung fu student who is on a path for revenge.
Sonic is one of them.
Whole family was assassinated by a squad of 5 mysterious assassins, and you will be on the hunt for the assassins of your family through 5 main environments. And as you move through these levels, you will have to use every tool at your disposal, whether it's your kung fu skills or everything that's in the environment to survive and prevail in dangerous combat situations. So you may have seen our real trailer in the recent State of Play, and today we're excited to share some more information about the game regarding combat. As you progress through the game, you'll encounter 5 bosses who are connected to you and who are
we don't know what's already been
assassins
revealed
of your family. These 5 bosses have been inspired by kung fu values and the 5 elements of Chinese mythology. So this is wood, fire, water, metal, and earth.
I like the artwork in the last game, but I probably will never.
As you saw in the trailer, when your character dies, he revives instantly where they fell, and when your character revives, your character will age every time. Kung Fu means literally mastery through practice. And this is really an important theme of the game because we want players to feel like they've learned Kung Fu as they've played the game and like actually gain this mastery. Sifu is meant to be a challenging game, for sure. There is a limit to how much you can age, of course. And we will be discussing more about what exactly happens when you do have that game over in the coming weeks and months prior to launch. Sifu will be released in 2021 on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4,
I cannot.
and
I have
on the
no
Epic
idea
Games
what's
Store.
happening right now. I'm just seeing really pretty visuals and people people getting their butt whooped.
Normally, I do have the 2 things going, but I didn't get out of work until.
Everyone will be kung fu fighting when Sifu hits PC, PlayStation 4, and PlayStation 5.
This is kind of like a last-minute stream, so everyone who's watching,
and
thanks
that
for
brings our
coming
spring
out and
showcase
hanging
to
out
an
with us
end.
as we.
I want to see a huge thank you to.
Whoa!
That was the end of the whole thing.
Come on. Look, we can't end it there. Right, in true Resident Evil fashion, there's always got to be one final boss form to fight.
You're right. Okay. Yeah, I can find one more surprise.
Yeah,
Roll the tape.
someone was telling me that it was buffering. Game Show presents a new. I don't know what that means, but.
I know you are kind.
Is this an indie studio?
You sense the power that flows through this land.
Those are cute.
Yet, you do not fully understand it.
This looks. This looks like Kubo and the 2 Strings.
Have no power here.
It has like the same. Oh, that looks like Kingdom Hearts.
Whatever the last gaming thing was.
To the person that I think is watching this, what do you think of this game? It looks like you will love this game. You will absolutely love it. I'm not a fan of all the cutesy stuff. This game actually looks really good. Combat. Like, I love the integration of weapons. Like that. Like that. I love stuff like that. Huge fan. Kinda. That looks really slow.
Just a slower Link. Without her weapon breaking.
Yeah. Yep. That was one thing about Breath of the Wild I didn't care for.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. 4?
And that
Did they say for
definitely
what system?
wraps up our show. I want to
All
thank
of them?
everybody for tuning in and watching. Special thank you to Nicole, and a very, very special thank you to the amazing developers who helped make this happen.
Seen that trailer.
You can head over to the Future Game Show page on Steam to add your favorite games from today's show to your wish list. And don't forget to check out GamesRadar.com
I knew you would love
for all
this.
of your news, guides, and features.
I'm Jeff Shine.
It looks like
and
a
I'm
fun
Nicole
game.
Tompkins.
I don't know if
And
I'd
this
spend
has
$60.
been the third
It's
Future
worth $60. I feel like just by the look of it, like you can tell how much love and care has been crafted into this. Personally, I'm not spending $60 on it. There's no way. That's about it. Do you want to watch it from the beginning? I think we should do that. We should check out. Wait, what are they showing right now? This is like a recap.
I like Mirror.
What the heck? Seafood looks good. Let's see any of the other games Back 4 Blood looks interesting. I know it's basically just a Left 4 Dead clone copy thing, but Left 4 Dead was great. Left 4 Dead was awesome.
Yeah, they added like a weird card system thing.
Car or card?
Card. Like
in Back 4 Blood?
Mm-hmm. It's like you use the cards for your abilities and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, let's take it back and watch it from the beginning. So, if you're just now tuning in and you're wondering what in the world is going on, we were previously streaming on our other channel, RLGlitch Entertainment. We were just getting updates about stuff and playing some Sonic Mania. And it overlapped with the Future Games show, which is currently over. We didn't catch all of the Future Games show, so we're actually going to go back and watch the beginning of it up to where maybe we just picked up. Bear with us for a moment. We're figuring stuff out at the moment. We have not watched all of the Future Game show, so are we're still live? Yeah, we're still live.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that I have the right thing for there to watch it.
Gotcha. If you guys already watched the Future Games show, what did you guys like about it? If you've seen the whole thing, is there any game from it that you're excited to play? Let us know down in the comments below.
This is just.
Oh, these are all. Maybe we should just click each trailer and watch it or something. That is a lot of work. Wow. 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 I suppose if you're just tuning in and like you were at work all day or you were taking a nap or you were sleeping, you get to watch the Future Game show with us right now, live. Oh no. Was there water in there?
No, but that made me click off the thing.
Speaking of water.
What?
That's weird. I do not like. Not a fan of Twitch.
Well,
it's weird.
Seriously, YouTube? I have to log in. Come on, man. Why? I just want to watch the video. Alright, I don't know, dude. Give me a minute.
The joys of doing live stuff. I take it you're just gonna sign in over here.
No, I'm just going to grab the screen capture.
Oh.
Of this window illness. Screen capture. Window. Where's that? Okay. Now let's do it. That should be the only one, I believe. Yes.
Looks like it.
I'll fix that in a second.
Yep.
Okay.
The joys of streaming.
There you go. Okay.
I wonder if we're gonna get flagged for like playing a YouTube. Nah, we can. I doubt it. Okay. So if you're just tuning in,
you better watch closely. Oh yeah.
I can't hear a damn thing. KT can. He has the headphones. He'll be relaying the information over to me. This looks cool. This looks like almost like a roller coaster tycoon sort of thing. Let us know if you can hear us all right, or if the volume for the show is too loud. I have no idea what it sounds like.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Let me see. I'm actually gonna play this. Take a look.
For some reason, I thought you put that in your nose from my peripheral. I was like, what did you just do?
Okay.
Hello and welcome to the Future Game Show pre-show.
I think that actually I think it's a little
I'm
bit too
Stephanie
loud.
Pensallo, but you may better recognize
yeah,
me
just a
as
little
Claire
bit.
Redfield from Resident Evil 2.
Yeah,
Luckily, I'm not on zombie duties today. Thank you, Leon. I'm really sorry though.
All right, that should be a little bit better, hopefully.
At some exciting games from our friends
Here
at
this
Dalek Entertainment.
lady
The
is
main show
talking
kicks off
to
in
us
just
probably
a few
about video
minutes,
games, I would
but
assume.
why wait when we can dive into world
You don't
exclusive
know?
reveals right now?
Something weird. Maybe it's about like anime.
I'm standing like right in front of the computer, so it's like
My name is
burning me alive.
Now we have a man talking to us about video games, I think.
Welcome to our offices.
I can't hear a word they're saying. I do not have the headphones. Ooh, is it still light out? A little bit.
Our team is currently working from home, but I am
talking about working from home.
alone.
Oh.
The Dalek is now in its 15th
Sarah says way better. That's great to hear. Thanks for letting us know.
Our studio has created a long list of original games, from classical adventure games.
Hopefully you can hear us both like equally
The Whispered World and the
well.
They don't want to hear me.
They do want to hear you. You have valuable input.
Ken Follett's Pillars of
Until I lie again.
We're very proud
Everyone wants to know what you think about the game show.
and awards we have received over the years.
So right now this man is telling us about something.
Of our fans.
He's just kind of talking malarkey.
2 years ago,
Is he saying anything
we first
important?
announced that we will
No?
enter the world of Middle-earth with our new action adventure, The Lord of the Rings.
Middle from what? From Lord of the Rings?
Our goal is to take
Was there a new game for that?
and tell a story that offers a new perspective on this familiar tale while being faithful to the wonderful work of J.R.R.
Yeah, so we already watched the first part of the game show already, or the last part of the game show. So we're kind of just getting ourselves caught up
of this showcase today.
at the moment.
Working at the development studio has also influenced our
Okay.
direction
I'll get
as
go.
a publisher. We understand developers and what matters most to them. That is why the teams
Alright.
we work with always
I guess I am,
control
I have
over
lost
the
my co-host.
but we try to do our best to help them realize their vision.
What's up, everybody?
We are always looking for fresh and innovative new experiences. Games that engage players.
Hoping I don't break
with
anything.
storylines Like the suicide of Rachel Foster.
Just gonna
or
test to see
challenge
if
their
everything's
strategic
working.
abilities, like in Shadow Tactics, Blades of the Shogun, or Iratus, Lord of the Dead. Or connect players all over the world in
Okay, cool.
fast-paced multiplayer
We sound
like
A-okay.
Borrowed Trauma, Witcher, or Unrailed.
Let's see what
A
this-
game that you can play anywhere with
what they have to
anyone
show us.
all over the world on PC and the consoles via crossplay. We're
Unrailed.
excited to share with you what comes next in our journey. Today we will provide you a closer look at some of the games coming in 2021 and beyond, new reveals and surprises along the way. One of the most beloved games, Shadow Tactics, from Mimimi Games is celebrating its 5-year anniversary this December. Shadow Tactics took players to Japan during the Edo period. With a group of 5 skilled specialists, you fight on behalf of the Shogun in a game that reinvigorated the hardcore tactical stealth genre.
Okay.
We're happy to announce our plans to return to Japan later this year. Take a look.
How do you do it, huh? How can you act like nothing happened?
I was forced to master my emotions at a very young age. Now, shall we begin?
Let's finish this.
What's up for everyone who's tuning in? We're watching the Future Games show. Right now I lost my co-host. KT was just here earlier. This is a little improv stream if you're just tuning in. We're basically just rewatching the entire Future Games show just because we missed the first part of it. Kind of reacting to it.
Ico's Choice is a standalone expansion for Shadow Tactics Blades of the Shogun.
So I've never played Shadow Tactics. I've never even heard of it. Oh, wait a minute. It says the Future Games Show.
We now head to the bottom of the ocean, where
So
horror
let's skip
lurks in the
ahead.
shadows.
We're gonna skip ahead,
Every
guys.
step you take may be your last.
Oh no, never mind. Never mind. There's a weird pop-up thing that showed up at the bottom of the screen. I thought it didn't even start yet. How's everyone doing? How's everyone feeling? We're gonna watch some games. I don't know if any of them are gonna be good or if they're gonna be bad or fun. Or if they're even gonna be for any system that I play. Oh, that's cool. You could play this game by yourself or with co-op. Hashtag solo players matter. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, this looks fun. It's like Fall Guys meets zombies or something. At least that's that's what I'm getting from it. Hey, what's up, Connor? How's it going? KT was here with me. He's making food. Yeah, that was fun, wasn't it? It looked like I would play it. Ooh, I should get it and we should play it together. That'd be fun.
I want to be an android bounty hunter. You know, that's
An
hard,
android bounty
weapons,
hunter.
endless villains to use
Was this
them on.
Blade Runner?
Luckily for me, this next game makes all those dreams come true.
This is like Blade Hunter the game, which I'm surprised they don't have. This looks exactly like Blade
my
Runner.
name is Maciej. I'm the lead developer of Dark Lord, and today I will show you one of the missions from our game Glitchpunk. You'll get a sneak peek into the second episode, where three factions fight for domination.
You wanna know what this reminds me of?
An anarchistic biker gang called Reapers.
This reminds me of the old Grand Theft Auto games, the top-down ones. Like I think it was like Grand Theft Auto 1 and 2. This is exactly what it reminds me of. I'm feeling very nostalgic right now. You wouldn't play it with me, Sarah? You know it'd be fun. It's a co-op game. We all know how amazing you are at video games.
In Glitchpunk, your character progresses through new modules that give you new hacks, new abilities, and passive stat increases. It allows you to
this
mess
feels
with
just like
pedestrians, gang
the old
members, and
Grand Theft
police
Auto
officers
games.
in all sorts of ways. Instead of fighting solo against a group of enemies, it might be a good idea to start up a fight between gangs and police.
If you ever wanted to know what Grand Theft Auto would look like in 2021, they got a game for you.
There's a chance to push the story into one of two possible directions. All of
Stop
that
lying to
adds
the people.
replayability of the game.
You should like come and join us on one of our streams and just show off your amazing, epic, awesome gaming skills. We might go viral.
To prepare yourself for cyberpunk carnage and sandbox action across multiple cities,
Glitchpunk.
Glitchpunk on Steam right now.
It looks good. I'd play it. I think I would definitely play it. Hey, what's up, Midnight? Midnight says I have liked the video and subscribed. Thank you. I'm pretty sure like a notification thing's supposed to show up on screen. Maybe it did and I missed it. Thanks for watching. It says don't have time to watch right now, so peace. Well, thanks for joining. Hopefully you'll be able to watch the stream afterwards and see what cool games are coming. You get to watch the cyberpunk version of Grand Theft Auto 1. That's not a game you want to miss. Yeah, so far Glitchpunk, that's the only one I'd play so far. Well, that and that co-op game. The co-op one looks so good. You'd go viral from how fast I quit. You're probably not wrong. Been trying to get KT to go viral from his Fall Guys stream that he did, the highlights, which if you haven't seen, you should all go check out. It's hilarious. He'll probably walk in here any second and like turn off the stream for even saying that. Yeah, so far, I guess there's 3 games I would play. I don't know if I would buy them, but I would definitely play them. So there's Glitch Punk. There was that one that looked like Kubo and the Two Strings. Is that? It's basically Kubo and the Two Strings inspired. They showed at the end of this, and then that like weird zombie co-op game that looks just like Among Us. That's what I was thinking of. Not Fall Guys, Among Us. Among Us meets zombies. That's what that game is. Yeah, I don't know what I just watched.
That beautiful sci-fi adventure is coming to PC and consoles early next year. Okay, you're going to need a co-partner you can rely on in our next game, as 2 racers are connected by elastic. That's right, elastic.
This game looks like it would be on the Switch.
Let's find out in this brand new announcement.
A lot of these look like indie titles, to be honest with you. I thought they were going to have like big AAA game announcements, at least more than what I've seen so far. Or even to start it off. Yeah, this definitely looks like a Switch game. If this isn't for Switch, then I'm done with the internet for the day. What's up, everyone who's just tuning in? We are watching the Future Games show, or rewatching it in this case, because we watched it, the end of it earlier. So I'm just getting all caught up. And it looks like a lot of like indie games are being shown, but they're probably not indie games. But they look like indie games. I think they showed off at least 3 good ones. I guess that's a good start, right?
I'm a serious bumblebee here, yo. I don't know about you. There we go.
Yeah, this has to be for the Switch. What game system does everyone play on? I'm thinking about getting a Switch to play the new Pokemon remakes.
That was only a tiny peek. To watch the full video, you can check out the Stumped YouTube channel after our show. Link to the finished releases in the second half of 2021, and you and your friends can wishlist it on Steam today.
Oh, it's on Steam.
Next up, I want you to imagine a strategy game designed by medieval monks. Yeah, medieval monks. I bet you weren't expecting to hear those words in today's show. This game is one of a kind, so let's take a look.
Yeah, that other game should release on the Switch. I don't know how you could play something like that on. Well, it looks more like a couch co-op game. It doesn't seem like a game that is best enjoyed like online. Oh, this looks wild. Someone was smoking something when they made this. Someone was definitely smoking something when they made this. This looks wild. Oh, it looks fun though. That's a cute aesthetic. I wonder if you could like interact with like the words. Use them as like platforms or something. Oh no, maybe not. It looks cool. I don't know if I would pay to play it, but I would. Looks like a mobile game, honestly.
Let the battle commence.
Or a game for the DS.
Later in 2021, so make sure to get it wishlisted on Steam. We revealed the first details of Lord of the Rings Gollum at the Future Games show last August.
Ooh.
And today, we're excited to take our very first look at gameplay from Lord of the Rings Gollum.
Ooh, that's exciting. Lord of the Rings Gollum. Gollum. A world premiere. I didn't even know this existed. They showed it off before, but...
No, don't look at us. The precious is gone.
Why does it look like a PS3 game? Is it just me, or does it look like a PS3 game? Like, everything looks so blurry and like low texture. Did you guys see that?
And that wraps up our pre-show. From ninjas in feudal Japan to the darkest corners of Middle Earth, I hope you've enjoyed these sneak peeks and reveals. A huge thanks to Daedalic and all the developers
Pre-show?
who showed off their awesome
Excuse me?
titles. For updates on all of today's games, you can follow Daedalic Entertainment on Steam. I've been your host, Stephanie Panicello, and it is
Did we just watch a pre-show, chat?
to some other Resident Evil friends for the future game show. Take it
Did
away.
we just watch a pre-show? I think we just watched a pre-show. We just watched a pre-show. We didn't even watch the actual thing yet. What the hell? Okay, yeah, I was right that it didn't actually start yet. It looked like it started. I don't know why you have a pre-show.
I'm Nicole Tompkins, and you may know me as Jill Valentine in Resident Evil 3. And today, we have an absolute monster of a show for you. And if I've learned anything about monsters, it's that they're best tackled with a partner. So please join me in welcoming my co-host, Jeff Shine.
Hey, Nicole. And hey, everybody at home watching. My name is Jeff Shine, but you might recognize me as Carlos Oliveira from Resident Evil 3. Nick, I feel pretty good about this. I feel like it's nice to get the team back together.
We do make a good team. Though,
That's fun.
Hopefully today's a little bit more even-handed, because I tend to do most of the heavy lifting, fighting Nemesis like 16 times, getting the subway back home.
I hate to butt into the main show, but I think I had it pretty tough in Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, this was all
2
pre-recorded.
words for you. Mr. X.
This was
The important
definitely
thing is that
pre-recorded.
nothing bad can get us at the future game show. So over the course of the next
I thought this was like a live
hour,
event
you guys gameplay
or a
and trailers
live
of
show, but
upcoming
it's
games with
I think it's just a pre-recorded video, and they're premiering it live.
exclusive trailers and developer interviews.
World premieres, exclusive trailers, and a few surprises in store.
Actually, I'm like 99% that's the case.
And I want you guys to wrap up, get warm. This thing's about to get you.
How's everyone doing? You guys ready to watch some games, or in this case, rewatch some games if you've already seen the show?
So, any word on Kai? Or his supposed crash?
Don't, please. Nobody's ruled it a crash anyway. They said it just vanished.
That's not good voice acting.
Once is bad luck. Twice. Well.
It's that damn robot.
Sounds off.
Always watching him. It's enough to drive anyone nuts.
Yeah, well. Short drive at least.
Ooh, that reminds me of the thing from Wall-E.
Smells off to me. Like.
Has anyone seen Wall-E?
Oh God.
It reminds me of Eva.
He couldn't.
Eva. It's Eva from Wall-E, guys.
I never did understand that kid. Not really.
Well, at least he's not alone this time.
Maybe this is like a Wall-E sequel.
Little Charlie and Amelia, though. They've been through so much already.
Maybe.
Isn't there like a thing from Portal too that has that thingy?
That's what Kai said the last time we talked, but
It does look like Wall-E. It looks like Eva from Wall-E.
Who the hell knows where it really is right now?
Coming to PC and consoles in 2022. Not my kind of game.
Hi, I'm James Simpson, director at Goldfire Studios, and we're working on a game called Arctic Awakening. Arctic Awakening is an episodic narrative adventure game about the survivors of a plane crash in the unforgiving Arctic winter. Their story is one of survival, friendship, self-discovery, and the mysteries they encounter along the way.
I mean,
The year is 2062.
The concept
You
sounds
play as
fun.
Kai, an ex-Navy pilot who has retreated into isolation.
It kind of looks like an episode from Love, Death, and Robots. I have not seen it.
With a missing co-pilot and only an AI drone to keep him company.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was inspired from that, though. It sounds like a really neat concept.
Kai is desperate to find Donovan, but the AI drone isn't about to let him just wander off into
It's
a
Eva.
fire without first starting a fire.
It's Eva.
Part of Alfie's job is never letting Kai out of his sight, and this tends to get under Kai's skin. Much of Arctic Awakening revolves around exploring the beautiful open world and uncovering the mysteries that lie within. However, the choices you make or don't make through your actions and fully voiced conversations directly impact how Kai's relationships with the other characters evolve.
I mean, it sounds fun. It just looks really empty, and like most of the time you're just gonna be like fighting bears or traversing against like an empty wasteland.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to wishlist on Steam and enjoy the rest of the show.
I think that's my issue with it, is it looks too bare, too empty, too desolate.
Okay, Jeff, imagine being stuck in the
It needs to have good mechanics.
endlessly looping cycle.
Oh, Nicole, that is my entire 2020.
Well, then you're gonna love our next game, as it's all about breaking free. Let's take a look at Returnal.
Hello, my name is Mikael Havare, and I am the Biz Dev and Marketing Director at Housemark. Currently, we're working on Returnal. Returnal, in a nutshell, is a fast-paced sci-fi shooter with roguelike elements. And
This looks
as a
like Dead
new
Space.
addition to Housemark, we're adding a layer of narrative storytelling.
Like meets Fortnite. Dead Space meets Fortnite.
In Returnal, you take on the role of Celine. Celine is a deep space astro scout that crash lands on a planet called Atropos. On this planet, she quickly realizes that she's stuck in a never-ending
Maybe Mass
nightmare
Effect
loop,
2?
that always upon her death, she wakes up in the same place, but the world has changed and all the challenges that she has to face are different. At the focus
this
of
is-
the game, we have a very tight gameplay loop where you dash, jump around, shoot at enemies with lots of tentacles coming at you. There are also
Gotta have tentacles.
volatile elements. So
You got to have
there's
tentacles.
Maneuvering, dodging, and running and gunning is the main focus of the game. But there are also lots of these storytelling layers that Celine finds out about in a non-linear fashion.
So this is
as you make your
basically
way through
Mass
the
Effect
you
meets
find out
Dead
who your main
Space
character is,
meets Fortnite.
what is the sort of deepest
Maybe not Fortnite. There's another
secret
game I'm
that she's
thinking
trying
of.
to answer,
That's a third-person
and
shooter
also
that looks like
how
this.
planet ties into the whole bigger picture.
Chat, help me out.
Who
I don't know what.
actually the inhabitants.
What else does this look? This looks like something.
Overall,
This looks
we
like
at
something.
Housemarque are looking forward to bringing you a very exciting and frenetic shooter experience. And Returnal will be hitting PlayStation 5s on April the 30th this year. So looking forward to having.
You know,
it
I'm glad for them. Look at them actually releasing PS5 games. Well done. Well done, Sony. Well done.
Exactly as I left it.
Returnal. Sounds edgy. I mean, it looks kind of fun. Like, I like the fast-paced nature of it.
For taking us through the game.
I don't know if I'd buy it, though.
Exclusively to PlayStation 5 on April 30th.
Our next game is a love letter to JRPGs,
Ooh.
set in a world where the past and the future collide on screen. But here in present day, we've got a world premiere of the newest trailer.
No, this isn't Tales of, is it? They're not going to announce the new Tales of game.
I've been having these strange dreams.
All right, Sora.
I think it's a memory of my mother from long ago. We need to hurry up. We have to stop her. I do feel a connection. There's something there.
I am Wilhelm the Wise. You, it seems, are a time mage.
Do we have any JRPG fans in the chat?
Youthful appearance. Yours are the gift to see possibility.
I am a huge fan of JRPGs. They take forever to beat, but the stories are usually so good.
My name is...
Tell me if we survive. You know how to fight. Hold your ground. They won't get past us.
It kind of looks like a mobile game, though.
Matthias the Frog, at your service.
I've been keeping an eye on you for some time now. I suspected you had been chosen, my dear. It appears I was correct.
This will serve as a good opportunity for me to demonstrate my...
It's got a big cast.
I am certain I was created with a purpose. I wish to discover what it was.
This sounds like Todd
For your banter later.
Capricorn, or Habercorn. I'm pretty sure that's Todd Capricorn, who plays Natsu, and plays Natsu from Fairy Tail, and like every other role in every other anime you've ever seen. Oh, Death the Kid and Soul Eater. That's the other one I was thinking of. He sounds more like Death the Kid in this, if that's him. I hope it's him, because if not, then that's embarrassing. Would I play it? I would check it out.
Chris Tales is coming to consoles and PC in July this year.
Now, back in 2015, Axiom Verge blew us away with its retro...
I was hoping it was going to be a Tales of game. It has the word Tales in it, but it's not a Tales of game.
And the work of just one developer. So prepare to feel very lazy in comparison.
Hello, I'm Tom Happ, and I'm here to tell you a little bit about my upcoming game.
This looks pretty.
Axiom Verge 2. But first, a quick...
Here at RLGlitch Gaming, we love pixel art. Pixel art is the greatest.
Here's a very brief synopsis. The story was
I'm already a fan of this. It looks like a
scientist who winds up in the world
like an SNES game.
His mind is preserved by machines.
SNES.
And every time he dies, his memories are transferred into a new cloned body. It's a love letter to some of my favorite games growing up, including Metroid, Blaster Master, Contra, and many more.
Yeah, I see the Contra.
Story, I made sure to think deeply about the entire universe of Axiom Verge. How did it come to be? How is it related to our world?
How does one come up with this in their mind? Like,
the Axiom Verge universe into multiple parts with multiple perspectives.
They said one person worked on this too. I see two, but
now the next chapter is ready to be revealed.
How does one person sit there and think of something like
Most
this?
of Axiom Verge 2 is set before the events of Axiom Verge 1, but they're each standalone complementary experiences, so you can play them in either order. In Axiom Verge 2, you play as Indra, the mysterious billionaire behind the worldwide Globe 3 conglomerate. Hiding in Antarctica is what appears to be an ancient, alternate Earth, complete with mountains.
Sir, how can you say that with all the things you make? I have not made anything like this. This is insane, and it's like, they didn't just think of it, they developed it. Like, they designed everything you're seeing on screen. It's one thing to, like, come up with, like, different stuff, but, like, to, I guess, to, like, take a vision and, like, bring it to life to look like this,
And fans of the first game
that's insane.
feel right at home in this one. But make no mistake, this
And
is just an
the person's
iteration of the gameplay of the
insanely
first game.
talented.
It is a complementary piece of the overall puzzle that is Axiom Verge.
Especially if,
Now,
like,
it
one
would be
person worked on
customary in
this.
a developer commentary to go into lots of detail about all the new and different mechanics and introduce new enemy types, bosses, and weapons. But I'm really hoping to avoid spoilers here. Even mentioning that there are spoilers is itself a spoiler. But one thing that has not changed is that there are tons of hidden areas for you to explore and mysteries to find.
I think I would play it.
So if you really like the feeling of figuring out deeply hidden secrets, I think you'll love Axiom Verge 2.
Seems like a long game.
Be sure to keep an eye out for Axiom Verge 2.
I have not played the first one, though.
Game Store and Nintendo Switch.
That sounds like you, but you have some help.
Thanks again to Tom.
I mean, I guess.
Axiom Verge 2 is due out on
I just feel like anything sci-fi is
This next game is what
insane.
I'm all about. 60 ninjas enter. Only
Like, to
one
come up with
ninja
sci-fi things is
One ninja,
If I study this
My
exclusive
brain does
gameplay,
not work in that same capacity, so...
behold Naraka Blade Point.
Ooh. Oh, this looks like, this looks really good. Don't roll your eyes. This on mine? Nope. This looks like it's online. Maybe they said that and I missed it. It'd be kind of cool if this was online. I'm pretty sure this is online. It looks really pretty. And I'm like, I am having fun. I'm watching all these crazy games. Are you gonna come join me? Okay, fair enough.
Do you want some sauce?
Do what?
Do you want sauce?
I'll probably eat when I get home. I'll try a piece though. I'd love to try a piece you're cooking. So if you guys are familiar with the Angry Joe show, that is Alex. The person that walked in, that is basically Alex. KT is an amazing cook. He's Alex. There's no, you don't need any more explanation. I wish I knew what was going on, to be honest. Everyone's kind of just fighting, but I don't see like a story or a plot or like a reason why everyone's fighting. One thing I can think of is like survival maybe, but I don't know what's going on. This is definitely online. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, I kind of want to hear. Yeah, it's. I want to hear more about it. It looks pretty epic though. I'm a fan of all this magic and special powers and stuff. Always a big fan of that. Just want them to talk
Naraka
about
Blade
it.
Point is developed by 24 Entertainment and is due to grapple hook onto PC this coming summer.
Next up is an open-world action-adventure.
Then I can talk about it?
Started by Storm back in 2019. And once you've seen it in action, you'll understand why.
They're gonna show us like
with an exclusive new look at Savior.
20 minutes of gameplay and just not speak about it. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Hi, Weston.
In Savior, you play as Sam, a stranger with no possessions and no memory.
I need to know what was happening there.
You'll discover your origin and your place among the characters you meet. You'll have to either battle, evade, or persuade your opponents into joining you in order to rebuild the broken.
They have to keep it a secret? No, there's nothing secret about it. They were just fighting. I don't even think they said if it was online or not, and I want it to be online.
It was inspired by playing years of Punch-Out on the NES. So you and many of your opponents have the ability to strike, dodge, and parry, which adds realistic strategy not really found in the genre. Opponents strike fast, but they all telegraph their strikes, so you'll learn their attack patterns and surely best them over time. The early enemies don't block so well.
It almost reminded me of AOT. Honestly, that
you'll need to watch for telegraphs and time your
it's not coming to me what AOT stands for.
Things get dicier when two opponents attack at once.
AOT.
They'll always try to surround you, and it's best not to let them. Next is movement. Sam runs and jumps like many other 2D action game characters, but she does much more.
Yeah, that looks
With our
cool.
addition of parkour, especially the ledge grab, she bounds through the terrain with a
This game looks so elegant that I want to play it.
the dozens of animations and movement commands.
Oh, Attack on
Make
Titan.
movement a standout feature. Just running around is fun.
Oh, you mean like with the dragon and everything and well, I guess I've never really seen too much of Attack on Titan.
They are led by the laws of the Creed, which
We gotta
dictate
change
all
that though, I
areas
want to
of
see it.
Arcadian life, especially the punishment for doubt or challenge.
This game looks really
Any who
cool.
oppose the Creed are banished and dropped into the depths of the planet. They are known as the Fallen. But the Fallen survived their banishment. They explored their underground home where they thrived. But the Chosen and the Fallen have been divided too long. It's up to you to reunite them.
Okay.
All of us at Starsoft are working tirelessly
Starsoft.
to bring Savior to Steam and Nintendo Switch in.
More than running around on roofs.
We hope you'll add Savior to your
Oh yeah.
Sign up for our
Kind of reminds me of like Naruto, but from what I've seen from Attack on Titan, yeah, they're always bouncing around on the roofs.
Savior is coming to PC and Switch in winter 2022. Our next game opened the very
I'd play
first
Savior.
Future Game
That
Show
game looks
and
good.
had us itching to see more ever since. Please
Ooh,
welcome
this looks familiar.
Team Kill Media with a new slice of action from their console horror shooter, Quantum Error.
Unreal Engine. How much more of this we gotta go? It's kind of long. It's kind of long. I don't know if I'm gonna watch this whole thing. Do you have other things I need to be doing right now? Honestly, I thought it was gonna be like a 45-minute show or something. Like 45 minutes to an hour, but it seems like it's much longer. This kind of looks... This kind of looks like Mass Effect. No, there's no way this is Mass Effect, though. Oh, thank you. It's, I don't know, they didn't say what it was.
Looks like hell.
Like, it looks like a Mass Effect Halo kind of thing, but there's like zombies and stuff. Don't mind. Oh, this is so good. I told you guys, it's Alex.
Listen.
It's Alex.
One day.
100%. Thank you. Appreciate it. It reminds me of Call of Duty with zombies, but fancy. No, I feel like Call of Duty is more fast-paced. This seems very slow. And it seems like clanky, to be honest. Like someone tried to make a Mass Effect Halo clone, or try to make their version of it. Yeah, this does not look good. I'll not play it. Not a fan. I'll try to eat away from the mic here. This has Dead Space vibes too. It's not as good. It's not as atmospheric. Zombies. Yeah, the start of it kind of... I could see where you could see Call of Duty from it. Quantum Error. No.
That was just 4 minutes of the terrifying Quantum
That was 4 minutes? That felt like half hour long.
PS4 and Xbox Series X and S. To see the extended cut of this demo, check out Games Radar tomorrow.
The next exclusive trailer is unlike anything you've seen before. It's a playable metal album where the action brings the lyrics to life. Here's the newest trailer for Of Bird and Cage.
Ooh, we're about to get flagged. We're gonna get flagged. There's gonna be copyright music all through this, isn't there? I'm scared. Okay, maybe if we just talk over it for the entire time, like maybe then just maybe we won't have to work. You know what? Okay, now we're gonna turn that down until it ends. We're not getting flagged. Let's see. I can tell. It kind of reminds me like. This is just like a. Okay, no. It's like Cyberpunk meets QuickTime Events. That person looks like they're from Life is Strange. Yeah, this is totally Life is Strange vibes to it right here. Even the main character looks like someone that would be in Life is Strange. Which I think you would like Life is Strange as a video game. I think that should be like one of the games you play. Is the main character on drugs? What is happening? I don't know, man. Beats me. I have the volume all the way down, so we don't get copyright claimed, but apparently this is a game where metal lyrics, like the genre, like heavy metal, the lyrics, they come to life. I think that was the end of it. Let's take a listen. Let's take a listen here.
See on May 20th. PS4, Xbox One, and Switch later this year. You can wish list the game right now on Steam.
Can you guys hear that okay? Or is it too quiet?
Like when I fight Nemesis?
I just changed the volume. I think I'm going to turn it up just a little bit. It might be too loud. It might be too quiet.
Tell us how you'll be teaming up in the new adventure game from EA Originals, It Takes Two.
Are you ready for the roller coaster ride of your life? No.
It's real quiet. Alright, we'll turn it up a little bit.
My name is Joseph Forrest, and I'm the founder and writer, director at Hazelight Studios. And Brothers, A Tale of Two Sons, A Way Out.
Is that better? Testing. I'm talking during the video, and hopefully it sounds okay. Actually, it's kind of loud on my end.
Actually, what we do at Hazelight,
let me know if that's better.
Is actually quite unique. What I mean by that is that we're creating co-op experiences.
Ooh, someone was definitely on drugs when they made this one.
From the beginning, from the start, like that. You do have co-op games out there, but none that are created like this in a narrative way. These are not drop in, drop out, which means that we can create unique experiences.
Yes, it sounds better.
Very,
sounds okay. It sounds a lot better. Sounds a little better.
This game, I would say, that's almost have a physical.
I like the aesthetic of this.
It's also something I think is underestimated what you can do creatively.
How comes you get all the cool gadgets?
Because I'm cooler than you, Cody.
Yeah, the aesthetic looks kind of cool.
The connection, it could be metaphoric connection, like we have a section where you're playing as a piece of magnet. That's a metaphor for attraction. So whatever happens in the story will be reflected in the gameplay. Even an example like this, in this case they are in a tree, and the male character, the clay character Cody, he forgot to clean the hive, so in real life obviously. So right now the squirrels that live in that tree are in war with the wasps, and you actually use the squirrel's high-tech weapons to take out the wasp. So, and as you see, May can shoot matches and he can shoot sap, and when you combine those, you create an explosion. So again, it's a unique mechanic for every character that kind of connects to the story. That's why I keep saying, whatever you meet in the story, whatever happens, you'll be playing it. This is just some example.
The developer sounds like he's making all this up on the spot. Like he made this game,
and you will be doing
and now he's trying to explain it to people.
every level you play, or whatever happened in the story, you will be playing.
Like he just started making it, and no one told him if it was going to be a good idea or not, and now they're like, hey, you got to explain this thing that you made, and he's like,
You play with a friend for free. Then it should be the same for you if you play it online. It wouldn't be fair just because your friend can play with you in the couch.
Yeah, see, it sounds like he doesn't know what's happening.
From that perspective, Friends Pass came up because it makes.
Or like his partner. I got a better story. His partner, the person who helped him design it, he's the one that had to explain it, and he's like, I don't know what we've been making. We just this man pays us to just do things.
A joy and adventure. I can't wait to look at some.
He doesn't even know what's going on.
When the players stream this and play this, because I know there will be definitely some really cool reactions, especially on some scenes, and especially one scene that I think is gonna be quite special.
He just remembers the one scene.
All right, so the game is coming out on March 26th. It will be on PS4, PS5, Xbox, Xbox One, Xbox X, Series X, and I don't know. But not Switch for now. We don't have any plan for it now. Who knows in the future, maybe. But other than that, all future console and next gen.
Yeah, he doesn't know what's happening in his own game. He just gets paid to make it.
Take advantage of Friends Pass. It Takes Two launches
Excuse
on
me.
PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and
Got a
S,
tickle in my
and
throat now.
PC tomorrow on March 26th.
Our next game is like Cyberpunk meets Sherlock Holmes as you crack cases in virtual worlds. Are you ready to play Digital Detective in Game Deck?
World premiere.
Yeah, that was actually really funny. Let's play it. Why would you want to play that? It looks interesting. It kind of looks like one of those games that like you play that you don't know what's happening though. Like story-wise, gameplay-wise, which could be good. Because then it's like just a pick up and go game. But it doesn't look fun. That's the thing. At least not to me.
Backdoors
It
used by
doesn't look
cheaters.
that great. Maybe because I was listening to the developer try to explain it. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe if I watched it with like just muted. That's me in every game I've ever played.
Used to cover up.
You don't know what's going on. Things are just happening.
All can be found.
That makes some games fun
All
though.
can be traced.
Every Nintendo game is like that.
With a
You
lot
never
of
know what's
skill.
happening in them, but things are happening.
And a little bit of luck.
And you're enjoying what's happening.
Sometimes more than a little.
You want it to be a movie?
Because there are surprises.
Okay, tell me what the plot is then.
Even for a game deck.
Because you need a premise
In the end,
to make a movie.
You
I
keep
didn't see
your
any
eyes on the
premise.
prize.
Something about like wasps fighting
The trail
squirrels.
never gets cold.
That's all I got from that.
And so the game is always on.
Yeah, I don't know what happened in that trailer, but dude, this looks like something. Is that person about to?
Game Deck is coming to PC.
All right, yeah, there was a talking book.
And you can wishlist it on Steam right now.
Like they were at like a ball pit at some
Oh,
part,
question.
and that part
You
looked
think you
cool.
got what it takes to be a firefighter?
Yes.
You want to maybe test those skills?
And the
out
girl
in
had
the
yarn
game
hair.
before
Are you
trying
sure it was
to
yarn hair or like
Well,
it
then
just
let me
looked like
introduce you
yarn hair?
to Ember.
Are you ready to join the gig?
Because if she had
economy?
yarn hair, then
Become
that
your own boss. As a firefighter, food delivery.
then there's
person,
something
or
bigger
courier,
happening here.
Ember hits consoles
That narrator sounds
with
familiar.
cross-play functionality.
It
For up
was
to
yarn.
4 players,
So maybe there is a plot then happening.
Rescue together.
No, I honestly think that was like her hair, and that's just the
Escape
texture
together.
that they used.
Deliver together. Boss fight together. And
heck?
salvage together.
Oh, this looks
Risking
like
your life for money has
like a
never been more rewarding.
Fortnite kind of game. Like the creators of Fortnite made this or something. Or Team Fortress 2.
Ember launching summer 2021.
Ember is out now on PC and Stadia and is coming to consoles later this year.
Our next game takes one of the best detective adventures of recent years and makes it prettier.
Okay,
and
this is a very,
fuzzier,
very
yes, it's a
long
win, than ever
stream.
before.
I'm not
This
going to watch
is
all
Captain
this.
Rain, the director's cut.
I'm actually probably going to end it here. Because I need to... I'm over at KT's house right now, streaming. And we were originally supposed to just stream the update for the Real Life Glitch entertainment page and all the projects coming up. So figured like this was only going to be like a 45-minute thing. And it is definitely longer than that. So we're going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed this random one-off live stream. This was not planned by any means. But if you want to see more live streams in the future, let us know either in the chat or in the comments below. And until then, I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for joining us too. It's been fun, but nothing interesting is like really happening on the show. No big announcements or releases, which is kind of disappointing. No, it's really disappointing. But thanks for watching. Until then, see you in the next one. Peace out.